Did you know that the fat you can't see might be the most dangerous of all? Visceral fat isn't just sitting idly under your skin. It's wrapped around your organs, silently fueling inflammation, insulin resistance, and even heart disease. Here's the shocking part. Most people don't even know they have it until it's too late. Forget what you've been told about endless cardio or crash diets. Those won't fix the root of the problem. But what if I told you there's a doctor-backed method that not only burns visceral fat fast, but also protects your heart? It's not about starving yourself or spending hours at the gym. It's about working smarter, not harder. Ready to uncover the secret that could transform your health and your life? Visceral fat is the sneaky troublemaker you can't see, but should definitely worry about. Unlike the fat that sits under your skin, visceral fat wraps itself around your organs, quietly wreaking havoc. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about health. This type of fat is highly inflammatory, fueling systemic issues like insulin resistance, plaque buildup in arteries, and even fatty liver disease. Think of it as the silent partner in crime behind heart disease and diabetes. The worst part? You might not even know it's there until it's too late. So, what's causing this internal chaos? For starters, a diet loaded with refined carbs, sugary treats, and processed foods is like throwing gasoline on the fire. Add to that the habit of constant snacking, which keeps your insulin levels perpetually high, and you've got a recipe for visceral fat accumulation. It's like your body never gets a break to burn fat because it's too busy dealing with the sugar roller coaster. Ever wonder why skipping the late-night snack feels so hard? That's your insulin talking. But here's the good news. Visceral fat doesn't have to be a life sentence. Intermittent fasting is one of the most effective ways to tackle it head-on. By giving your body a break from constant eating, you allow insulin levels to drop, which forces your body to tap into those fat stores. Pair that with cutting back on refined carbs and loading up on fiber-rich foods like leafy greens and chia seeds, and you're setting yourself up for success. Speaking of fasting, it's not just about weight loss. It's about unlocking a whole new level of health. Intermittent fasting isn't just a trendy buzzword. It's a game changer for your health. At its core, it's about timing your meals to give your body a break from constant digestion. Whether you follow a 12/12, 18/6, or even a longer fasting protocol, the goal is the same: lower insulin levels and burn visceral fat. Imagine your body as a hybrid car. Fasting switches it from running on glucose to burning fat for fuel. And the best part, it's not just about shedding pounds, it's about transforming your metabolism. The benefits of fasting go far beyond weight loss. By reducing insulin resistance, you're giving your cells a chance to function properly again. Plus, fasting triggers a process called autophagy, where your body cleans out damaged cells and regenerates healthier ones. Think of it as your body's built-in detox system. And let's not forget the production of ketones during fasting. These little molecules are like premium fuel for your brain, boosting focus and reducing oxidative stress. It's no wonder so many people report feeling sharper and more energized while fasting. But here's the kicker. Fasting isn't the same as simply eating less. Unlike a constant calorie deficit, which can slow your metabolism and lead to muscle loss, fasting preserves lean mass while targeting fat stores, especially visceral fat. It's like giving your body a reset button. Curious about how fasting stacks up against traditional dieting? Let's just say the science speaks for itself, and the results might surprise you. Inflammation is like a slow-burning fire in your body, and when it comes to your heart, it's a fire you can't afford to ignore. Chronic inflammation is a major driver behind plaque buildup in your arteries, which can rupture and lead to heart attacks or strokes. It's not just bad luck, it's often the result of lifestyle choices. High insulin levels, poor diet, and exposure to toxins all fuel this silent killer. Think of it this way: every sugary snack or processed meal is like throwing another log on the fire. One of the biggest culprits, those sneaky omega-6 fats found in processed vegetable oils like soybean and canola oil. They're everywhere, from salad dressings to fried foods, and they tip the balance toward inflammation. Combine that with a leaky gut, where toxins from your digestive system leak into your bloodstream, and you've got the perfect storm for cardiovascular disease. Add in environmental factors like mold, pesticides, and heavy metals, and it's no wonder heart disease is so prevalent. But here's the silver lining: you can fight back. Start by ditching processed foods and prioritizing whole nutrient-dense options. Load up on anti-inflammatory foods like wild-caught salmon, leafy greens, and fermented veggies to heal your gut and calm the fire. And don't underestimate the power of small changes. Swapping out vegetable oils for olive oil or avocado oil can make a world of difference. Speaking of gut health, there's a fascinating connection between your microbiome and your heart that we need to explore next. Your gut microbiome is like the control center for your overall health, and trust me, it's doing way more than just digesting your food. This community of trillions of bacteria directly impacts inflammation, liver health, and even your heart. Think of it as the gatekeeper between what's good for your body and what's harmful. When your gut is in balance, it strengthens your immune system and keeps inflammation at bay. But when it's out of whack, that's when problems like leaky gut, fatty liver, and even visceral fat accumulation start to creep in. A disrupted microbiome can wreak havoc on your body in ways you might not expect. For example, leaky gut allows harmful toxins to escape into your bloodstream, triggering systemic inflammation. Over time, this can lead to conditions like fatty liver disease and the buildup of ectopic fat in organs like your heart. It's a domino effect. One small imbalance in your gut can snowball into major health issues. And let's not forget the role of processed foods and sugar in feeding harmful bacteria, making the problem even worse. So, how do you keep your microbiome thriving? It starts with your plate. Focus on fiber-rich foods like leafy greens, artichokes, and chia seeds to feed the good bacteria. Add fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, and sauerkraut to reintroduce beneficial microbes. And, of course, cut back on processed junk and sugary snacks. They're the enemy of a healthy gut. But gut health isn't just about food. It's also about avoiding environmental toxins. Toxins are the invisible enemies of your health, and they're lurking in places you'd never expect. Mold, for instance, is a silent intruder in nearly 70% of homes with water damage. And it doesn't just cause allergies, it can trigger systemic inflammation and even worsen insulin resistance. Then there are pesticides, herbicides, and heavy metals like arsenic, which sneak into your food and water supply. Even the plastic containers you use daily can leach chemicals like BPA, disrupting your hormones and metabolism. It's like your body is under constant attack, and you might not even realize it. The impact of these toxins is far-reaching. Chronic exposure can lead to low-grade inflammation, which sets the stage for arterial plaque buildup and cardiovascular disease. Mold exposure, for example, doesn't just stay in your sinuses. It can cause widespread inflammation, fatigue, and even cognitive issues. And let's not forget heavy metals like mercury and lead, which can accumulate in your body over time, interfering with your immune system and making it harder to lose visceral fat. It's a vicious cycle where toxins fuel inflammation and inflammation fuels disease. But here's the good news. You can take control. Start by inspecting your home for mold and investing in a high-quality air purifier. Choose organic produce whenever possible to reduce pesticide exposure and swap plastic containers for glass or stainless steel. Small changes like these can significantly lower your toxic load. And while you're cleaning up your environment, don't forget the role of exercise in detoxification. Exercise isn't just about looking good. It's one of the most powerful tools for protecting your heart and reducing visceral fat. High-intensity interval training height is particularly effective, combining short bursts of intense effort with recovery periods. It's like giving your metabolism a turbo boost, burning fat while improving cardiovascular endurance. Even 15 to 20 minutes of bodyweight exercises or brisk walking can make a huge difference. And here's the kicker. Exercising while fasting can amplify these benefits, pushing your body to tap into fat stores for energy. But not all exercise is created equal. Long-duration cardio, like marathon training, can actually backfire by increasing inflammation and oxidative stress. Instead, focus on shorter, more efficient workouts that challenge your muscles and heart without overloading your system. Resistance training, for example, not only builds strength, but also improves insulin sensitivity, helping to combat the very root of visceral fat accumulation. It's about working smarter, not harder, to achieve lasting results. And let's not forget the hormonal benefits of exercise. When you work out in a fasted state, your body ramps up growth hormone production, which supports muscle growth and fat loss. This is especially important for reducing ectopic fat around your organs. So, whether it's a quick HIIT session or a few sets of resistance exercises, consistency is key. When it comes to supplementation, vitamin D3 and K2 are an unbeatable duo for your health. Vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium, but without K2, that calcium can end up in your arteries instead of your bones. Think of K2 as the traffic controller, directing calcium to where it's needed most. Together, they not only strengthen your bones, but also prevent arterial calcification, reducing your risk of cardiovascular diseases. It's a simple yet powerful combo that many people overlook. But supplements aren't just about vitamins. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish oil are another game changer. They reduce inflammation, improve heart function, and even support brain health. And let's not forget inulin, a prebiotic fiber that feeds your gut microbiome, promoting better digestion and overall health. These small additions to your daily routine can have a massive impact on reducing visceral fat and systemic inflammation. Just imagine the ripple effects of a healthier gut and heart. That said, not all supplements are created equal. Overloading on calcium, for example, without balancing it with D3 and K2, can do more harm than good. It's all about finding the right balance and focusing on quality over quantity. And while supplements can fill in the gaps, they're no substitute for a nutrient-dense diet. Your lifestyle is the foundation of your health, and small daily habits can either build you up or break you down. Take sleep, for example. It's not just about feeling rested. Poor sleep quality directly impacts insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar and burn visceral fat. And stress, it's like pouring gasoline on the fire. Chronic stress disrupts your vagus nerve, the body's relaxation switch, leaving you stuck in a cycle of inflammation and poor recovery. But here's the thing, you don't need a complete life overhaul to see results. Simple practices like controlled breathing exercises can work wonders for calming your nervous system and reducing inflammation. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. It's a small habit with big benefits for your heart and overall health. And when it comes to eating, reducing meal frequency can help regulate insulin levels and give your body the break it needs to heal. Think of it as quality over quantity. The beauty of lifestyle changes is that they're entirely in your control. Whether it's prioritizing sleep, managing stress, or eating more mindfully, every small step adds up. And as you start to feel better, you'll naturally want to keep going. Your diet is the cornerstone of your health, and what you put on your plate can either fuel your body or feed disease. Processed foods, refined sugars, and oils like canola and soybean are some of the biggest culprits behind inflammation, insulin resistance, and visceral fat accumulation. Even something as seemingly harmless as rice can be a hidden source of arsenic if not prepared properly. The good news, with a few smart swaps, you can turn your meals into powerful tools for healing and energy. Start by focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Think colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil and avocado. Adding fermented foods like kimchi or kefir can also work wonders for your gut microbiome, improving digestion and reducing systemic inflammation. And don't underestimate the power of seeds and nuts. They're packed with nutrients and healthy fats that support heart health and help combat plaque buildup in arteries. It's not about restriction, it's about making choices that nourish your body. But it's not just about what you eat, it's also about what you avoid. Cut back on sugary snacks, limit fruit intake to avoid excess fructose, and steer clear of ultra-processed foods. Even small changes, like swapping soda for water or using coconut oil instead of vegetable oil, can make a huge difference over time. The beauty of this approach is that it's sustainable and adaptable to your lifestyle. Now that you've uncovered the truth about visceral fat and its impact on your health, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you keep following the same habits that fuel inflammation and disease? Or will you take charge of your health, starting today? Imagine how your life could change. More energy, a stronger heart, and a body that works with you, not against you. The power is in your hands, and it all starts with small, consistent steps. So, what's stopping you? Are you ready to try intermittent fasting, clean up your diet, or finally prioritize your sleep? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what changes you're planning to make. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on life-changing tips like these. Your journey to better health starts now. Let's make it happen together.